Hello, hi, one and all. We are online classes. My name is Arun. I'm a software trainer with 4+ years of experience. So today, what we'll be explaining is we'll be explaining about .NET, .NET MVC. We'll be talking about in today's session. We'll be talking about .NET MVC. So before going to .NET MVC, I'll discuss about what is .NET. What is .NET? So what is .NET? The full form of .NET is Network Enabled Technology. Network Enabled Technology. So what is the .NET Network Enabled Technology? So we know the full form of .NET is Network Enabled Technology. So what this .NET will do? Basically, before going to that point, I will explain that previously when we have studied in our BTech, whenever we have studied in our BTech, we have listened about a term called JRE. So what is meant by JRE? JRE means Java Runtime Environment. So what this Java Runtime Environment will do? Whenever we download this setup file from internet into our local folder of our system, and when we install this JRE, what it will do is, it will install some collection of tools into the system. This JRE will install some collection of tools into the system. So for what purpose we are installing these tools into our system? Because whenever a user, after installing the Java Runtime Environment system, whenever the user will run a Java program, the system should understand the language in which we are writing the program. So for that purpose, we are installing some tools from JRE into the system. That is the main purpose of JRE. So JRE is nothing but it is a framework. JRE is nothing but a framework. JRE is nothing but a framework. Okay. So in the same way, .NET is also nothing but .NET is a framework. .NET is a framework. So what this framework will do? Whenever we install the .NET framework into our system, this framework will install some of the tools. This framework will install some of the tools into our system. So that because whenever the user will run the .NET program, the system should be able to understand the program. For that purpose, this .NET framework will install some tools into the system. That is the main purpose of .NET. Okay, now let us come to .NET MVC. Now let us come to .NET MVC. Okay, now let us come to .NET MVC. Okay, so before going to .NET MVC, I will explain about previously we have used, before coming the .NET MVC has come, previously we have used three-tier architecture. Three-tier architecture. What this three-tier architecture is? The three-tier architecture is having 3 layers. This three-tier architecture is having 3 layers. So what are they? The first one is BLL. So what is the full form of BLL? Business Logic Layer. In the same way, DAL. 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 So what is the full form of DAL? Data Access Layer. And next one is PL. What is the full form of PL? Presentation Layer. Okay, presentation layer. So these 3 layers are nothing but this BLL, data access layer, and presentation layer. These 3 layers are nothing but 3 class projects. This BLL is one class project, this DL is one class project, and this PL is one class project. So what these layers will, let us talk about what each layer will be consisting of. So first one is presentation layer. The presentation layer will be consisting of the .aspex files. The presentation layer will be consisting of the .aspex files. .aspex files. And what will be the data access layer will be consisting? What will be the data access layer will be consisting of? What will be the data access layer will be consisting of? Data access layer will be consisting of the class properties. And what will be the business logic layer will be consisting of? Logic. So what is meant by logic? C# .NET code. So it will be consisting of C# logic files. That's all. Okay. So what is remember data? Data access layer means data. Data means where the data will be get stored in the data will get stored in the DB database. So what we'll do is for data access layer, for example, let us discuss about an example. So let us have a one table. Let us have one table. First one is serial number, next one is name, and next one is roll number. Serial number, name, and roll number. So these are the three. So let us take the example name for the table is student. Student. Okay. So for this, what I will do is I will create one class public. So what is the table name here in our example? Student. So I will take the example as class name as student. Okay. So what are the columns we are having? S name, name, and roll number. So S number is of int. So public int S number get set. Okay. In the same way, name public name, sorry, string public string name get set. And in the same way, roll number public int roll number get set. So this is how I'll create one class file for one table. In the same way, in our project, how many tables we are having in the database? For all these tables, we will create the class files in this format. That is the best example. Okay. So this is the main meaning of business logic layer, data access layer, and presentation layer. This is the main meaning. So what is the disadvantage of this data three-tier architecture? The three-tier architecture disadvantage is, so for example, I will erase this. What is the disadvantage? What is the disadvantage? What is the disadvantage is, for example, let us take a URL onlineatm.com/login.aspex. Login.aspex. So here, if you observe here, in this URL, we are displaying the page name also, login.aspx. So if, for example, if we take this, if we consider this URL as the banking URL, then if the page name is visible, it is very risky. The security concern is not there because the hacker will easily know what is the page name. In the login.aspx page only, they are entering their credentials. In that way, he will think. So he will easily hack the website. So for overtaking that, what Microsoft has done is they have introduced a new technology called MVC. So MVC means full form is model, view, and controller. Model, view, and controller. Okay. So same pattern. So what is M? M means model. M is similar to data access layer, and view is similar to presentation layer, and C is similar to business logic layer. So M is similar to data access. So what data access layer is consisting of? Data access layer is consisting of all the class property files. So the models folder will also consisting of class property files. And what is going to presentation layer? It will be consisting of .aspx pages, the presentation design pages. So the view will also be consisting of the design pages. And what is going to business logic layer? Business logic layer is nothing but it will be consisting of the C# logic files. C# logic files. So that is the main meaning. So this is called as MVC. So I will explain the advantages of MVC in the next class. Okay. So till then, thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you.